The world of cryptocurrency has been buzzing with excitement, and a lot of that attention is now focused on the Pi network. You might have heard about it, the crypto you can mine on your phone. For years, people have been tapping a button daily, accumulating Pi coins, and wondering when it would all become real. Well, as of today, December 16, 2025, we are closer than ever. The project has entered a critical phase, shifting from a long-term experiment into a tangible ecosystem on the verge of its full public launch. This isn't just another small update, it's the culmination of years of development, community building, and a carefully planned strategy that is finally coming to fruition. What's making everyone talk about Pi right now is the massive progress toward the Open Mainnet. This is the moment the network removes its protective walls and connects to the broader world. It's when Pi could potentially be listed on exchanges and used for transactions outside its own ecosystem. The core team has always said they wouldn't rush this step. Instead, they focused on building a strong foundation first, and now, we are seeing the results of that patience. With millions of users completing their identity verification and the tools to migrate their coins now active, the feeling in the community is electric. The question is no longer if it will happen, but when. The journey to this point has been a marathon, not a sprint. With over 47 million engaged users known as pioneers, the network's scale is immense. Managing a community this large requires a deliberate and steady approach. Unlike many crypto projects that launch first and figure out the details later, Pi's developers chose the opposite path. They wanted to ensure that when the mainnet fully opens, it's supported by Media Group, cybersecurity engineer, working on secure server, futuristic data center with security visuals, stock and distribute equally, a secure system, a verified user base, and most importantly, real-world applications that give the coin inherent value. This strategy is now being put to the test as we see the final pieces of the puzzle falling into place for a projected launch in 2025 or early 2026. This cautious strategy is what sets Pi apart. The team's focus has been on avoiding the pitfalls that have plagued other cryptocurrencies like Media Group, financial analysts studying speculative crypto bubbles on screen, news headline about crypto market crashes stock, you distribute stock in equally, speculative bubbles, and a lack of real-world use. They envisioned a currency for everyday people, and that vision is guiding every decision. From enhancing security with quantum-resistant structures to accelerating the KYC process with artificial intelligence, every recent update is a calculated step toward a stable and sustainable launch. The recent global activation of the mainnet migration feature in December 2025 was a huge signal that the final countdown has officially begun, turning long-held hope into a concrete reality for millions of pioneers worldwide. One of the most interesting developments within the Pi ecosystem is the introduction of .pi domain auctions. Now, this might sound technical, but the idea is actually quite simple and incredibly powerful. Think about how .com or .org domains work on the internet. They give websites a simple, memorable name instead of a long string of numbers. The .pi domains do something similar, but for the decentralized world of the Pi network. Instead of a long, complicated crypto wallet address, you could have a simple name like yourname.pi. This makes sending and receiving Pi as easy as sending an email. These domains are more than just a convenient name for your wallet. They represent a form of digital identity within the Pi ecosystem. Imagine a future where your .pi domain is your login for various apps, your storefront for a business, or your public profile, all securely tied to your verified identity on the blockchain. The network is auctioning off these domains, allowing users to bid for premium and desirable names using the Pi they have mined. This process is brilliant for two reasons. It creates an immediate use case for the Pi coin and encourages community members to start building services and brands within the network before it even opens to the public. The auction system itself is a fantastic example of creating value from within. By having pioneers use their Pi to bid, the network is establishing a market and demonstrating that the currency has utility. The demand for short, catchy, or business-related .pi domains has been high, showing that people are already thinking about the long-term potential. This isn't just about speculation, it's about claiming a piece of digital real estate in a new and growing economy. The revenue generated from these auctions can then be funneled back into the ecosystem's development, creating a self-sustaining cycle of growth and innovation for the entire network. Ultimately, .pi domains are a foundational layer for building a user-friendly decentralized web. For the average person, cryptocurrencies can be intimidating, with their long addresses and complex procedures. By introducing a simple naming system, Pi is making its network far more accessible and intuitive. This focus on user experience is critical for mass adoption. It shows that the core team is thinking not just about the technology, but about the people who will use it every day. Your .pi domain could become your passport to a new generation of decentralized applications and services, all powered by the Pi you helped secure. So, you've been mining Pi on your phone, but how does that digital balance become a real, transferable cryptocurrency? The answer lies in a process called mainnet migration. This is the step where the Pi you've accumulated on the testnet, the testing environment, is moved to the live mainnet blockchain. Think of it like moving money from a savings account into a checking account that you can actually spend. In December 2025, Pi Network globally activated this feature in its app, allowing eligible users to finally initiate this crucial transfer and take ownership of their coins on the live network. Before you can migrate your Pi, however, there is one critical hurdle you must clear: KYC, or Know Your Customer. This is an identity verification process, similar to what you do to open a bank account. You have to prove you are a real, unique person. This step is absolutely essential for the health and integrity of the Pi network. It prevents individuals from creating multiple fake accounts to unfairly mine more coins, ensuring that the distribution of Pi is fair. It also helps comply with regulations and makes the entire network more secure by weeding out bots and bad actors from the system. For a long time, the KYC process was a bottleneck, with many users waiting for approval. But in late 2025, the Pi core team rolled out new AI-driven models that have dramatically sped things up. These enhancements have reportedly cut the backlog by almost half, with approval times now ranging from just a few days to a couple of weeks. With over 10 million users already KYC verified before these improvements, this number is now growing much faster. This acceleration is a key condition for the Open Mainnet launch, as the network needs a critical mass of verified users to support a healthy and functional economy. Once you pass KYC and complete a few items on the in-app mainnet checklist, you can trigger the migration. Your transferable balance is then moved to your Pi wallet on the mainnet. At this stage, the Pi is still within the enclosed mainnet, meaning you can use it to transact with other KYC'd pioneers and within Pi apps, but you can't connect to external exchanges just yet. This enclosed period is a final, stable testing ground to ensure everything works smoothly before the network fully opens up. It's the last major step before your Pi can interact with the rest of the crypto world. The single biggest factor that will determine Pi Network's long-term success is utility. A cryptocurrency is only as valuable as what you can do with it. The Pi core team understands this better than anyone, which is why their strategy has always been utility first, public launch second. They have been laser-focused on fostering a vibrant ecosystem of applications and services that use Pi for real-world transactions. This ensures that when the Open Mainnet finally arrives, there is already an established internal economy, giving the coin immediate tangible value beyond just speculation on an exchange. To kickstart this innovation, Pi Network has been hosting hackathons, encouraging developers from around the world to build useful apps on its platform. The 2025 hackathon was a huge success, showcasing the incredible potential of the ecosystem. The winning apps weren't just theoretical ideas, they were functional platforms designed to solve real problems and create genuine use cases for Pi. For example, the first-place winner, Blind Lounge, is an anonymous social and dating app. To ensure authenticity and prevent fake profiles, users must be KYC verified and pay a small fee in Pi to create a profile, instantly creating a real-world demand for the coin. Other winners demonstrated the wide range of possibilities. The second-place app, StarMax, is a loyalty and rewards platform for local businesses. It allows small shops and service providers to easily accept Pi as payment and reward their customers, bridging the gap between the digital currency and brick-and-mortar commerce. The third-place winner, Run4PI, is a mobile game where players use Pi for in-game purchases and to compete in tournaments. These examples show how Pi can be integrated into social networking, local business, and entertainment, creating a diverse and resilient economy from day one. This strategy is what makes the Pi network so compelling. By building an entire ecosystem of apps first, the project is creating a foundation of genuine demand. Honorable mentions from the hackathon like Workflet for Pi for professional networking and PaliPay for group payments further expand this utility. As we head toward the Open Mainnet launch, projected for 2025 or early 2026, the network isn't just launching a coin, it's launching a fully fledged economy. This focus on building real, practical value is why millions of people believe Pi has the potential to become one of the most widely used cryptocurrencies in the world.